So a great tool for downloading or saving video from the internet right onto your computer is called Real Player. And Real Player is actually a free program. It's pre-installed on your laptop by clicking on the Start menu, going to All Programs, and then you're going to go into the list and find the folder that's called Real Networks. And there's actually four programs that are part of Real Player. There's the Real Downloader, which we're going to be using. There's the Real Player, which is the main program. There's a converter, which allows you to convert the videos that you download into different formats. And then there's a trimmer that allows you to trim your video. So the very first thing, the very first time that you try to use the Real Player downloader, you have to actually open up Real Player first, because you have to have a Real Player library or else the downloader will not work. So if you've never used Real Player before, you need to click on Real Player like this, and it's going to launch the actual application of Real Player. Now, Real Player is used to like organize. It can be used to like kind of organize videos on your laptop. It creates a library where you can store them. You can also like burn CDs using Real Player, stuff like that. So right now, it's just opening up the program, and if I click here on the library, this is where else, if I had added any videos. I really don't use the Real Player library. I just basically open it up because I have to use it for the in order to use the downloader. So right now I'm just going to minimize it. You don't have to have this. You can, once it's open, you never really have to do that again, and you won't have to open it again. I could close this, but I'm just going to minimize it just in case we look at it in a minute. Now that I've done that, I can go ahead back to All Programs and back into the Real Networks folder, and I can go ahead and open up the downloader. Now, the Real Player downloader does run as a separate application, so you'll see it once it opens up here running at the bottom of the screen. And what the downloader is going to be used for is to copy a video from the internet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just search for a video, a different one. I will just say video in instruction. Okay, and I notice that the downloader opened here. This is what it looks like. Also, there is a shortcut for the downloader once it launches. Okay, everything seems to come up differentiated instruction here, but I'm just going to click on a random video. All right, teaching strategies. Okay, once the video starts playing, you're probably going to notice this little thing hanging up here. This is a shortcut for Real Player. So if I click on this, it says, oh, I see there's a video playing. Do you want to download this video? So I'm going to click yes. I'm going to pause the video so I don't have to listen to it. And if I click on the downloader just to see what's happening, I'll see that it already downloaded this video. Another way to do that, because sometimes you might find that this little pop-up gets a little quirky and it may not always show up. So if it doesn't, all you need to do is come up here on your YouTube video and select the URL, right-click on it and copy the link, and go to open up the downloader, and then click this little link that says download a video from a web link. And then all I need to do is right-click and paste the URL and hit enter. What it's going to do is search and find the video, and then once it does that, it's going to automatically start downloading it. So I'm going to see this download for a second time. Now, the question here is, where did this just download to? You may want to change this in your settings. If you come up here in the downloader, you can click on this little icon and go to Preferences. This shows me where my videos are downloading to. And you can change where they're downloading to. So I'm going to hit Browse. And I want them to download to a folder that I've created on my desktop called actually it's called Instructional Videos. So I click on the folder and say Select the folder. Now, this is the folder that every time I download a video using Real Player, it's going to download into this folder. Now, I already had that set before, so let me just check the folder and see what's in here. Because I did just download those two videos. Here's the folder, And there's a couple of the videos that I've streamed. Let's actually try it again because I'm
About teaching to different learning styles.
just going to do my
Your
shortcut.
role as a teacher, have you struggled over how to get your message across to visual audio?
Okay, so that should be downloading in a second. There it goes. It already downloaded, so let me just check my folder again, and there it is. I actually didn't have it before because I must have had it set to save in a different location. So check your setting first, and then go ahead and try downloading a video from the internet. This, when you're using Real Player, what you're going to find is that it works on like 99% of YouTube videos. If I was to go to like a website, like let's say I went to CNN video website, and I wanted to do the same thing. Usually Real Player will pop up and allow you to download video from any website that there's video playing. However, it depends also on the who's ever hosting the video. Like CNN has it set so it's hard to do videos, but you'll notice that it actually does allow you to download this. So that actually is a nice feature about Real Player is that it gives you quick access to download any video on any page. You will find that some videos don't work, and if that's the case, then you'll have to use different options, like for instance, trying to record an area with the smart recorder, which we're going to talk to in the next section of the class. Okay,